Now consider the matrix A with elements 2, -3, 5, 6, 0, 4, 1, 5 and -7. It is a square matrix of order 3 by 3. Now let us compute the cofactors of all the elements of this matrix A. Yes, the cofactor of the element A11 is C11 and it is equal to -1 raised to the power I plus j. So here I is 1, j is 1. So it's -1 raised to the power 1 plus 1 into the determinant of the submatrix obtained by deleting the first row and the first column. So I'm left with this submatrix. So determinant is 0, 4, 5, -7, which is a 2 by 2 order determinant, and it is computed as product of these two. 0 into -7 will give you 0 minus the product of these two, which is 20. So C11 is -20. Similarly, the cofactor of the second element A12 denoted by C12 is 46. Cofactor of A13 is 30. Cofactor of A21 is 4. Cofactor of A22 is -19. Cofactor of A23 is -13. Similarly, the cofactor of the element A31 is -12. Cofactor of the element A32 is 22. Cofactor of the element A33 is 18. So we have computed the cofactors of all the elements. Now let us compute the determinant of this matrix A. I have expanded the determinant along the first row and the determinant of the matrix is -28. Now look here. If we multiply the elements of the first row by their corresponding cofactors, that is, if I multiply A11 with its cofactor C11, A12 with its cofactor C12, A13 with its cofactor C13, and if I add all these products, then what do I get? A11 is 2 and C11 is -20. So 2 into -20 will give you -40. Then plus A12 is -3 and corresponding cofactor C12 is 46. So I get -3 into 46, that is -138. Then A13 is 5 and the corresponding cofactor C13 is 30. So 5 into 30 will give you 150. When I add all these products, I'll get -28, which is equal to the determinant of the matrix. Similarly, if I multiply elements of the second row with their corresponding cofactors and I add all the products, that is A21 into C21 plus A22 into C22 plus A23 into C23, again I'll get the value equals -28, which is equal to the determinant of the matrix. So remember this: the sum of the product of the elements of a row or column with their corresponding cofactors is equal to the determinant of the matrix. But if we multiply elements of a row or column with cofactors of some other row, then yes, if I multiply the elements of the first row, that is this row, with the cofactors of the second row, that is A11 into C21 plus A12 into C22 plus A13 into C23. So here A11 is 2 and the cofactor of the first element of the second row is 4 plus A12, which is minus 3, into C22, which is the cofactor of the second element of the second row, and it is equal to minus 19, plus A13, which is 5, into C23, which is the cofactor of the third element in the second row, and its value is minus 13. So I'll get 8 plus 57 minus 65, which is 0. Similarly, if I multiply the elements of the first column with the cofactors of the second column, then again the result will be 0. So remember this, if elements of a row or of a column are multiplied with cofactors of any other row, then their sum will be equal to 0.